This video is going to be a bit of a departure from most of our princess videos here on the channel because we're going to be looking at ways to bring a little more luxury to your next princess cruise. My name's Andrew and welcome back once again to Tidal Horizons. We're your go-to source on YouTube for straight up cruise, news, advice, and information. We're a bit of an expert when it comes to princess cruises. So let's get started. Luxury cruising is all the rage right now with more and more entrants to the market. We've covered Silversea and Explorer journeys here on the channel before, and while those are a lot of fun with a ton of inclusions built into the price, they can simply be out of reach for many cruisers. So let's have a look at what you can do on board a princess ship to bring a little luxury and pampering into your life and see exactly what that's going to cost. The natural starting point here is with your stateroom, and perhaps looking at booking or upgrading to a full suite instead of your usual stateroom. We aren't going to spend a ton of time on this because while you can add some pretty good benefits, the cost could easily double or triple what you're used to be paying. Princess has two different ways of looking at suites. First, the Sanctuary Collection, which is available on board Sun Princess and Star Princess. This is actually a variety of different staterooms from full suites to mini suites and balcony cabins. You'll also get access to the Sanctuary Restaurant, which does not require reservations, as well as the Sanctuary Pool area, an exclusive area for passengers staying in the Sanctuary Collection staterooms. If you're staying in a full Sanctuary suite, though, you'll have access to the suite lounge as well. On other ships, full suites have access to the Reserve Restaurant, plus a range of other amenities and services. Of particular note, if you're sailing on board the Caribbean, Crown, Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Sapphire, Coral, or Island Princess, you'll also get complimentary access to the Lotus Spa Thermal Suite. I have traveled on board Princess several times in a suite, and while the upgraded amenities and perks are very nice, the level of service from your stateroom attendant is about the same. It's not comparable to butler service that you might find on board a luxury line. I've not yet had a chance to travel with the Sanctuary Collection suites, which are supposed to offer a higher level of service. Now, let's move on and look at more cost-effective ways to elevate your Princess Cruise experience. The first is going to be either booking in, upgrading to, or bidding on a Reserve Collection mini suite. If you've already sailed in a mini suite, the cost difference to upgrade may be minimal. The primary benefit with the Reserve Collection mini suite is the dining. You'll have your own area in one of the restaurants where you can dine without a reservation on a walk-up basis. This is a wonderful convenience over having to make reservations or wait in line. Now, if you're a fan of and have secured traditional dining where you have the same wait staff at the same table at the same time every night, then this perk really isn't as big of a deal for you. Reserve mini suites are going to be found on all ships except for the Sun Princess and the Star Princess. They are located in premium locations around the ship. This can be a great way to get a taste of the suite life for a minimal cost. Now that we've dispensed with the staterooms, let's look at what else we can do around the ship to bring a little luxury and pampering into our lives. There is no better place to start than the spa. First things first, everyone loves free spa treatments, so make sure you visit the spa on embarkation day and enter their draws. You must be present to win, so be sure to find out when and where the draw will happen. The spa will usually have embarkation day specials on as well. These might be for treatments on that day or during a port day, or they could be package discounts. For example, 10%, 20%, 30% off when you book 3 eligible items. The big draw for me at the spa is going to be the Thermal Suite or the Enclave. There are a couple of different names depending on the ship. Hydrotherapy pools, saunas, steam rooms, and heated lounges are featured. This is definitely something my wife and I used a lot during our Alaska cruise, as well as on transatlantics. During our Mediterranean cruise in 2024 on board Sun Princess, I didn't find we used it as much as we could have because the cruise was so port intensive. You'll want to take a close look at your itinerary and make sure that you get enough use out of it. The cost varies, but looking at a 7-day voyage on board Sky Princess, the cost is $149 per person for a full voyage pass. Day passes may be available. Inquire at the spa. If you've already experienced the spa on board a ship, you know there's two things are bound to happen. First, you're going to get the hard sell on extra treatments, meta spa services, and of course products to take home with you. Staff should be able to take no for an answer. If you aren't interested, but they do face pressure to sell these items to you. The other is that billing can be questionable. They have their own systems that don't always show up properly on your stateroom folio. Several times we've been charged twice or not received the proper discounts. Check the charges closely and have them correct what needs to be corrected. Don't leave it until the final day. That's just one of the valuable tips you'll pick up with us. Please take a second and hit like and subscribe to the channel. You'll also find a link in the description of this video to our newsletter, which is filled with timely, useful advice from Princess and around the cruising world. We want to be your go-to source for news and information about Princess, as well as other premium and luxury cruise lines. One of the absolute best ways to get some luxury in your life is to fully participate in the formal nights during your cruise. For many of us who've been cruising for a long time, formal night has really gone downhill. And if you're a traditionalist, that's a sad thing. If you want to get that back, dress to the nines and participate in the champagne waterfall events, get your formal pictures taken again, and embrace it. Even if others around you aren't game, the crew will notice and you'll have a great time. European sailings, particularly those from the United Kingdom, will have a higher percentage of people in tuxedos and gowns, perhaps not so much in the Caribbean. We've arrived at my favorite part of any cruise, the wine tasting events. There are a variety of options available to you, and not all are offered on all ships. Prices quoted here may be different from ship to ship and may have increased with time. The most basic wine events is going to be the grapevine wine tasting. This event usually covers a sparkling wine and a selection of red and white wines. At $19, it's more of a beginner session, and you shouldn't expect vintage wines. I usually skip the grapevine wine event. The Princess Fine Wine Tasting event is $35 and does get into a few more of the vintage wines, often paired with canapes. Next, the Sabatini's Super Tuscan Wine Tasting is usually a lunch event on a sea day and paired with wine and food. Expect to spend at least a couple of hours in Sabatini's enjoying some fine Italian wines. At $50 per person, this is a really good deal. On our recent Sun Princess voyage, we also participated in the International Wine Tasting event, which is an informal walk-around tasting with wines from around the world. A variety of charcuterie boards were set up with meats and cheeses, vegetables. This cost was around $50. Finally, the winemaker dinner events are an excellent way to round out options on board. These events are usually sponsored by a particular winemaker, Camus the last time I participated, and is served with a full meal and hosted by your maitre d'. These events can be expensive, anticipated at least $100 per person. It does vary depending on the ship and how the event is run. If you aren't a big fan of wine, or if you're nervous about attending a tasting because you don't know or you don't think you have the experience, let me assure you that no one's going to be asking you to describe what you taste or what notes a wine has. It's a great time, led by your dining room staff. Give it a try. Now, here is an area where Princess has caused some confusion, and I swear I need to buy their marketing team a thesaurus. The sanctuary is an adults-only area where you must pay to enter on board most ships, with the exception being the Sun and Star Princess, where you have to be staying in a sanctuary collection stateroom, which allows you access. You can't buy your way in on those two ships. Access is limited to those 18 years of age or older. To make reservations, you'll want to do this when you board the ship. There's no way to do it in advance. This area is designed for relaxation, no loud music, and an elevated level of service. The Serenity stewards are on hand to provide guests with everything they need, from chilled face towels to a menu of healthy beverages and food. Rental rates from lounge chairs start at about $20 for a half day, up to $220 for a full day rental of a cabana on board ships that offer them. The facilities vary widely from ship to ship, so have a look at the Princess website for details. We'll be doing a full video about the Sanctuary onboard Sky Princess in the coming weeks. The Sanctuary is definitely a way to add a little luxury to your Princess Cruise vacation. Another way to add a little more exclusivity to your vacation is through some of the immersive shore excursions and cruise tours. For my money, I'm going to look at excursions that are full day and include a meal as well as all the major sites. While not cheap, I almost always find that the full day excursions are a better value than something cheaper and that only last a few hours. When you think about cruise tours, most of you are probably thinking about Alaska, right? While it's true that Princess has some fantastic cruise tours to the interior of Alaska by rail to the various lodges, that's not all they offer. Trips to Australia are very popular to visit the Red Centre and Uluru, or the tropics of Queensland and the Great Barrier Reef. Princess also offers cruise tours in Europe to see the famous sites that aren't easily accessible by ship, or to South America with trips to Machu Picchu in Peru and the Amazon in Brazil. While not luxury in the truest sense, it's nice to extend your vacation in one seamless experience and know that everything is taken care of for you. Foodies, this is the section for you. The specialty restaurants on board the ships have been reviewed extensively, but if you want to get that feeling of exclusivity, there's no better way than the chef's table and the chef's table luminaire. Join your maitre d' and executive chef for a visit to the galley, where you'll enjoy a champagne and appetizers. You'll then be escorted to your table in one of the main dining rooms for a multi-course meal specially created by the chef for your event. It's not served to anyone else on board. There are two versions of the chef's table. Having experienced both the chef's table and the chef's table luminaire, other than the price and the table itself, I haven't really figured out the difference. This is certainly an exclusive experience and can be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to attending again next cruise. Princess isn't a luxury cruise line, but I think we've shown here today that there are certainly cost-effective ways to elevate the exclusivity of your experience on board without making the move up to the luxury cruise lines. But at some point, perhaps you want to try that next level. Take some time and watch our videos on luxury cruising, including reviews of Explorer Journeys and Silver Seas. If you live in the United States or Canada and need help planning and booking your next cruise vacation, I may be able to help. Reach out using the contact link in the description of this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel and to our newsletter. Your support is appreciated. Thanks for watching.